the sunset. The day is ending.
We're trying to find tomorrow, which is difficult because it's today. Yeah, she's run off. Even though we were saying nice things about her. But...
Sam, something worrying came to my attention while I was searching for tomorrow.
Yes.
There have been a few reports of mechanized belligerents in this
Oh,
region.
what's that?
You should consider them hostile if and when you come into contact. So, review your equipment loadout via the delivery terminal and make sure you're prepared for anything. Only then should you pick up the next main order.
You're on thin ice here, Tarman.
All of Drawbridge is committed to helping you find tomorrow. Let's bring her back home, Sam.
Didn't need to be told any of that, right? Right, I mean, we've got a basic suite of weaponry. Shotguns, assault rifles, grenade pistol. Mechanized belligerents. Does this maser handgun affect mechanized enemies? Who knows? The electric rod should. See, this story so far thing won't go off the screen. It's been there for nearly 2 minutes. Right, what have I got on me? One shotgun. I don't know, where did I get a ball? Oh, I think I got it from the camp, didn't I? One assault rifle. The rod, if we're fighting mechanized stuff, because that has an effect on our vehicles. I had the PCCs to build zip lines. And a grenade pistol. I think we should be okay with this loadout. Got stealth grenades. Basically grenades. That's what I am, the grenade master. Right, see, these game developers don't trust me. They don't trust anyone to play the game. Right, she's vanished from the Magellan. Mechanical hostiles have been spotted in the area. She may well be in danger. Follow the tracks that she's left behind to locate her. Sure. Well, I can't do a route, can I? So. Right, we've got a good amount of weaponry. I'll keep the battle skeleton on because we're going to be doing battle seemingly. Okay, beautiful. Pink.
Look, Sam, tomorrow's footprints.
Oh my god, yes, yes. Oh my god, please stop with this, man. Please. I mean, like, what do you think I'm going to do with the footprints, though, man? How many hours are we in now? Like, I think I'm a good 20 hours. Oh, for God's sake. And now you texted me mid-search. Found a photo of tomorrow in the Magellan's logs, taken just before she ran off. It looks like she took some equipment with her, so maybe she's set it up somewhere. Either way, this might make her a bit easier to track down. Why? What equipment? What, some PCCs or something? I've been desperately looking in the options for ways of turning the tutorial stuff off. You just can't do it. It's hard coded.
Sam, I think I've got something. Check the marker I've added to your map.
Okay, thanks. I could have just kept following the footsteps. But these are electrobiotes, they recharge battery. But what? Right, yeah, she's built a time force shelter. I can't see because the marker's on the screen. Now, there was a thing in the options for turning that off. Or making it so you could only see it in the compass. There's some sort of BT birds. Yes, they are. Wow.
Sam, you see that structure? I suspect Tomorrow was the one who built it.
They're killing me! They are absolutely killing me here. So she's built a bunch of climbing anchors. I'd rather stay on the bike. Trike even. I'm not liking your footsteps tomorrow. I wanted to come back this way anyway, right? Well, I guess we're going to need to take her back. Okay, was it the ghost of a young woman? I'm convinced I saw a young woman near where all that tar erupted from the ground. There's a BT area nearby as well, though, so it doesn't feel like a girl could have made it there alone, because I was just seeing things. Sure. Great, we've got to go back to the tar wall.
Sam, we might have found Tomorrow's trail. Check the marker on your map. It may help you track her down.
It just won't stop. They will not stop.
Good evening, Sam. I think Tomorrow might be the one who placed this ladder here.
What suggests that? What suggests that? Joel, man, what makes you think Tomorrow placed this ladder here? Right, we got enemies. So mechanized should
Your
mean,
order deck just move? I don't sense any BTs.
mate,
careful,
just...
Sam. It may not be a BT, but something's out there.
It's unforgivable, this. Absolutely unforgivable. It's going to result in me behaving recklessly here. I really wish I could just
Ready.
throw Dollman away. Okay, floating. That is disturbing. Are they red? I think they're red. There are really only 3 of them?
All right, I'm coming in.
Alright, grenades it is. Hey guys! Oh, he's not dead.
Are these the mechanical hostiles Tarman was telling us about?
2 grenades wasn't enough. Unlucky friends. Yes, I do wonder, Dollman, if these mechanized soldiers were the mechanized soldiers that Tarman told us about. So at least she tried to avoid them. I could have picked up a lot of cargo on this trip, I suppose. I know I maybe should be doing this on foot, but if you were realistically trying to catch up to someone, you would use a vehicle. So they were pretty tanky, those mech units. 3 grenades, about 6 shotgun shells. Presuming I actually was accurate.
Look, Sam. A cairn. Tomorrow may have stopped here to rest and get her bearings. Our investigation's on the right track. I just know it is.
Sam, I think we've got a lead on tomorrow's whereabouts. You'll find a new marker on your map. Use it to refine your search.
Oh my god. Everyone, please, stop. Please. 5 text messages. About 8 messages from Dollman. That's a coat. She's taken off her jacket. Oh, there goes my trike. Okay, ninja robots.
Sam, we have to deal
Okay.
with these Mechs.
Oh!
We can fight tomorrow once that's done.
Okay, hang on. You want to melee me? That's the American pronunciation. Melee. Block. Oh! Sick of this, man. No, you broke my rod! Man, I want to pick up a ghost blade! Did I pick it up? Nice! Alright, let's forget that for a minute. Uh-oh. Oh! Man, when you don't have a proper dodge, this is kind of bonkers, isn't it? What the hell? How am I supposed to deal with this? Other than button mash. I don't have any normal crypto biotes. Oh. I am blocking, I promise. I picked up a second one. Never fear. I am blocking. Bit crazy that these are disposable though.
Excellent work, Sam. Now then, let's see if we can learn anything of use from this jacket.
Mate,
It could point us in the right direction.
just stop. Stop. Please. I'm begging you. I am begging you.
Thank you.
I didn't have anywhere else to go.
Were you trying to find your way back?
I suppose you have friends and family there, waiting for you to come home?
I don't know.
Everyone there has passed on. There's no place for the living in that world.
Tell me, am I really alive?
Well, yeah. Of course you are. Do you want to stay with us on the DHV Magellan?
But I saw how everyone was fighting because of me.
Ah, I'm sorry.
All that wasn't your fault. We're just worried about you. Wait.
I don't think I ever had a family. Do you have one?
No. Not anymore.
You miss them?
Yeah.
So, I can stay on the ship? Thank you.
Huh.
You have a very special gift tomorrow. It could help us. But for that to happen, you first need to learn how to control it. Want to come work for us? You can stay on the ship as long as you like.
This is our gift to you. As long as you have it, we'll find you. No matter where you go.
Welcome to Drawbridge. To our little family. Come on, let's head inside.
We got an S rank for a combat mission for once. Yeah, I mean, we're still completely in the dark here, really, aren't we?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I mean, Fragile saying, like, you need to, will help you control your powers. Like, she looked pretty in control to me, right? I mean, she just wrecked everybody. Yeah, how the hell we, like, those melee, like the melee combat, you feel completely helpless. Like, because there's no dodge. There's no, you can dodge, but it's like a jump, isn't it? I maybe need to practice a little bit, but like they're doing like really aggressive, like combination moves with the swords and stuff, and we're just stood there like a lemon. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to add any wrinkles to that, or maybe we're going to get some electrical weapons. I guess I could have thrown the electric rod, but that's a one-time use, right? Yeah, don't sit on the bed, Sam. Damn. So she can talk now when she... I guess she couldn't really talk before tomorrow. They always make it seem like it's going to be a really significant dream sequence when he does that. Is the apple ripe yet?
Sam, this is Tarman.
Okay,
We
yes.
took the liberty of loading the vehicle and cargo you left outside onto the DHV Magellan.
Appreciate it.
There's something that's been on my mind lately.
Yeah.
You had a run-in with some mysterious mechanized assailants while searching for tomorrow, right? Well, after comparing their data to that of the gargantuan mech Higgs summoned, I've concluded that all of these contraptions appear to operate on the same underlying technology. None of them have been fitted with remote operation modules, nor are they capable of autonomous function. They're not robots, in other words. The bloody things don't even have drivetrains or core units. They're almost like puppets with no strings.
Right.
They don't require chiral network coverage to function either. Though I'll be damned if I know how that's possible. It's almost as if they're spirit-driven machines.
Yeah.
Ghost mechs, to give them a name. I'd say it's a safe bet that there are more of these things out there. So to ensure that you're prepared to face them, we've added a Ghost Mech archive to the VR weapons and combat training program. Access it to check out the data we've collected regarding these mechs so far. Anyway, next up you'll be disembarking to go and connect Hartman's research facility to the network.
Yes, yes, yes.
He's an old mate of yours, I understand.
Yep.
Once you've made your preparations, access the Dowser's delivery terminal to get underway. Of course, the DHV Magellan can take you directly to the Dowser's shelter if you like. So if that's your preference, go ahead and give us the order to head there.
Ah, don't ruin Tarman as well with all this stuff.
Something wrong tomorrow?
Everyone's texting me all the time. Like, completed our analysis of the mech that Higgs summoned. I've asked Tarman to give you the details. Let me just say, I can't quite believe what we're seeing here. The Dowser. He headed out the moment he woke up. He'd heard rumours of an intriguing mask during his time as a captive at the armed survivalist base, and he was going to check it out on his way home. He's always the first to take action, and almost always gets results, but this fearlessness makes me worried for his safety sometimes. Yeah, sorry, I feel like I'm complaining way too much, but like, I love everything else in the game, right? I really do, but just the constant hand-holding. Like, it's pretty much exactly the same as the first game, but now like Dollman makes it way worse. Like, he just makes it way worse. Like at least in the first game, it was like if they called you up, then they could tell you something, but otherwise you were free to just sort of, maybe Sam would say something to himself about, you know, if you were doing something wrong. But Jesus, it's just like, I think, look at that structure over there. That seems like something Tomorrow must have built. Like why does that need to be said? Like, why? Oh, why? Please stop. Well, they're not going to stop. So I'm just going to accept it, but like, I'm going to moan about it. I have to, otherwise it's just going to grate on me. So I'm going to treat this like the dialogue in Zero Escape 999, where you just had to laugh at it to get through the game at times, and then you could really enjoy all the other bits that were really well done. So yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do to cope with this, is I'm just going to have to mention it, right? That's all I can do. That's all I can do is just go through it. Right, let's have a read of the corpus. Right, so let's talk about more interesting things. So, in terms of obvious major questions we've got, so I think I was right in terms of the transhumanism being a bit of a big theme here, in terms of things from the beach inhabiting inhabiting an inanimate object, essentially. So we've got that with Dollman. I think one of you was saying that might not be the case with Fragile's hands, but I think it is. I think it's something else entirely, using Fragile's hands and not Fragile herself. We've got this weird tar cat, which may or may not be Tarman's son reincarnated. And now we've got these mechs, and we've got Higgs himself, right? There's a good chance that Higgs is a mech, is inhabiting a mech himself, because it was a mask. I know he had hair, but it doesn't necessarily mean that there's a human there, because you could see that his organs were in a glass tank. That could be him, right? But like, he called himself a ghost. So the question then is, are all of these spirit mechs, or whatever they want to call them, are they being inhabited by each by a different person from the beach, or are they being like Tarman said, are they puppets? So is Higgs controlling all of them somehow? It's an interesting point. And then we're just going to have to refer to him as Solid Snake, aren't we? Solid Snake and his minions is the most one of the more confusing appearances, right? Because he is appearing in the exact same way. He's manifesting in the Tar dream, or the Tar Beach world, as in the same way that Cliff did in the first game, right? Doesn't say anything really, or says very few things. Has a little group of skeletons with him who work in a formation. Very bizarre. The mirroring of that is bothering me. It's really bothering me. Yeah, because, you know, that whole theory I had about, is this entire story some sort of manifestation of trauma? Do you know what I mean? Like some sort of grand delusion, and like Sam's really in a mental asylum somewhere, and he's just, this is a way of him portraying himself as the hero kind of thing. I don't know, something weird like that, but that's what I mean. So that the fact that that represents Cliff from the first game, the way it's repeated so like directly would make you think something like that, right? It's just because it's just a repetition of it so directly. And then we've got obviously the identity of Tomorrow herself. So if she wasn't raised by anyone, she doesn't have any family. Has she literally just learnt to speak over the past few days or weeks, or however long she's supposed to have been on the Magellan for? If so, and if she is a weird hybrid of human that was born on the beach, perhaps, or born in the tar world, I'm getting a bit confused with whether to refer to the tar world as the beach and vice versa, because they do definitely feel a bit separate, right? Because it feels like you've got the beach, the tar, and the seam. I know the tar is sort of what connects, but still, it just definitely does. It feels a little bit different here. It's like a bit separate. Well, anyway, does that mean if she is a creature? I mean, no, because they said that they did all the tests on her blood and stuff, and she is human. She registers as human. But does she have some sort of connection to the tar that affects her time for her, right? So has she learned how to speak fluently in such a quick period of time because short period of time, because she functions differently within time or something? I don't know. And then obviously my original speculation was who is she? Could this be Lou? But due to like the time dilation or whatever that's gone on, too many questions. Okay. A young woman who came, I think we read the first bit of this already, but who came to this world from a realm inhabited by the dead. Sam found her encased in a chrysalis, rescued her and took her back to the Magellan, where Tarman and Fragile cut open the chrysalis to reveal the young woman covered in tar. Fragile decided to call her Tomorrow. By the time the woman inside the chrysalis awoke aboard the Magellan, she'd lost all memory of her past self. Oh. What? That wasn't made clear. Okay, fair enough. Fragile chose the name to be something that affirmed her presence as a living, growing being, and not someone tied to the place of death from which she came. Tomorrow is thought to have dooms, causing her body to produce tar that ages and withers anything it comes into contact with. Although shy, through Fragile and Rainey's care, she's been able to communicate with the crew of the Magellan. She briefly disappears from the ship, but is later found by Sam and the others, and made an official member of the crew. So she's kind of desperate to have a family. Right, let's just read the enemy stuff here. The armed survivalists prize independence and self-containment, rejecting contact with other groups. Like preppers, they value self-sufficiency, but have taken the doctrine of survivalism to a radical, lethal extreme. And will attack anyone they perceive as a threat. Like the brigands, and the armed survivalists are opposed to the expansion of the chiral network and the arrival of APAC in Australia. Several other groups with similar views are found all over the continent, but are disorganised and scattered. I wish that some of these groups would have more of a face to them. You know, like a personality that you could interact with on some level, because it does just feel, I don't know, doesn't have the same craft as the other characters in the game. Ghost mechs, a term applied to various mechanical entities such as the giant octopus summoned by Higgs at F1 and the machines Sam encountered while searching for tomorrow. Drawbridge's analysis of a fragment of the octopus mech showed it was not capable of autonomous function, but neither did it have a remote operation module. In other words, it doesn't seem to be any ordinary robot. What's more, the mech didn't possess a drive unit, any means of self-propulsion, or any kind of sensors. When the casing was cut open, only tar seeped out from inside. Combined with the fact that the mech was being operated outside the chiral network, this suggests the mech is some form of new mysterious technology. In the absence of any explanation about how these otherworldly mechanical hostiles work, ghost mech does indeed seem to be the most appropriate term to describe them. Although originally designed to detect BTs, Sam's Odradek also reacts to the presence of the mechs. No one is quite sure why, though. The mechs have been observed to both contain and appear from tar. Some think it's this substance which is connected to the beach, to which the Odradek is responding. If we can find a definitive answer, we may well be able to solve the mystery of the technology behind the ghost mechs. And we're going to get normal BT mechs. Really? Oh, maybe not. No, it's only this one that's named Gazer. A large humanoid mech. Its interior is full of tar, meaning that Sam's Odradek, will respond to it. Gazer mechs have used head-mounted sensors to identify their targets, which they will attack with lethal force. Destroying the sensors will greatly inhibit their functions. Right, aim for the head. They're fitted with a sturdy metal armor, but their limbs are made of a more flexible material. It may be wise to make these the focus of your attacks. Gazer mechs carry other mechs as cargo, which they will deploy in battle for extra fire support. They've been observed floating in midair like BTs, hence their name. When floating, they appear to only be able to detect Sam's presence in a limited range. Right, okay. Scouts, basically. A humanoid ghost mech equipped with dual blades and known for its dazzling swordplay. Be careful of those sharp blades and its lethal combos. This model appears to be an enhanced version of the ghost mech Gazer. Its arms have been strengthened significantly to provide both greater mobility and durability, and fitted with a device that produces a powerful electromagnetic shield that allows it to withstand significant damage. Its legs, however, are identical to those of the ghost mech Gazer. It may be wise to make them... okay, the focus of your attacks. Right, okay. So if we don't have swords and stuff, we can use guns to target their knees and lower legs to... I imagine to knock them down. A Kraken, right. A giant mech summoned by Higgs at F1. Its interior is full of tar, allowing Sam's... Its name comes from... The Kraken can attack in various ways, using its massive frame to crush Sam or wielding its tentacles as melee weapons. Its attacks cover a wide area, so the best course of action is to keep your distance and engage in evasive maneuvers. The tentacles and tank on its stomach are fitted with valves that control its internal tar pressure. Focusing your attacks on these valves may trigger a chain reaction that will lead to the destruction of the mech itself. A dog? A mech dog? A bipedal mech dog. Canine ghost mechs that can be compacted into cargo. They're sometimes seen being carried and deployed by gazers. These units are equipped with the same detection technology as other ghost mechs. Fitted with self-destruction devices, they act as self-propelled mines that will chase down their targets before exploding on contact. Their relentless, dogged pursuit of targets has earned them their name. It's a good idea to move as far away as possible from one once its self-destruction device is activated. When unactivated, however, it can be carried as an ordinary piece of cargo if you're willing to get that close. Interesting. And sentry guns, airborne ghost mechs that can be compacted into cargo. They're sometimes seen being carried and deployed by the gazers. These units are equipped with the same detection technology as other ghost mechs. Their primary combat role is to provide fire support while remaining fixed in place, floating in midair. Combining a floating mech and a machine gun in a single package, sentry guns are lightly armoured. The best policy is to shoot on sight and take them down as quickly as possible. Right, so just shoot these two. Krakens are a boss. The blades aim for the legs. Gazers aim for the head. Got you. Got you, got you. Alright, let's hop in the shower here. Right, we didn't see anyone. Right, I'm not talking to you, doll man. I'm upset with you. I'm going to drink some tea and leave you alone. I remember I drank a ridiculous amount of tea the night my final year dissertation was due. I didn't go to sleep. I drunk like 2 pots of green tea. And there was like 4 tea bags in each pot. Oh god. I remember I didn't sleep at all. I'd kind of finished it already, but it was just like anxiety over making sure it was all perfect, right? Like your whole degree, a large part of your degree was riding on this. And then didn't go to sleep, and then we handed in at like 9:30 the next day, and then I was in the pub, we were all in the pub at like 10, 11, and I'm there, I've drunken like enough green tea to like keep an elephant awake, and I've there got a pint of beer in my hand, and I'm like, this just feels wrong. But then the whole rest of the day was a party, so it was just lethal, absolutely lethal. Right, I'm not talking to Dollman, he's upset me. So we're gonna head out. Right, I think this would be a good time to try and get the inventor, but I think I've left his cargo somewhere, haven't I? But I think we need to. Okay.
Dad! Mom!
What?
This way!
Huh. Okay, so that could mean that that Solid Snake, we could be seeing Solid Snake's visions, right? So we're not, but you know, these visions are Sam's visions, right? I mean, if the first game taught us anything. Oh, where's all my stuff for the inventor? Crap. Right, I need a load of blood bags. I don't need both assault rifles. What I need is the stuff for the inventor. Where are we? Oh, right. Right, so we've got 15 minutes or so left, so... There's probably some orders here as well. I think, did I leave all of that stuff? I'm sure I can view the cargo, can't I? Yes. Right, yeah, all the stuff for the inventor is here. One's an XL though. So that's all at F2. So we could just hop onto the Magellan. Right, everything around here is flooded anyway. Or we could pick up some orders from here. Getting to F2 is not that easy from here though. Oh, to the animal shelter. That's the only one you've got. I mean, it's a pretty easy trip up there, to be fair. Fragile? Fragile cargo? We've only got 40 memory, not really enough to do anything. Right, so we can head to the animal shelter. I think we'll just try and do a few deliveries. I think doing the inventor... So what I think we'll have to do is... We'll go to the inventor area on either on the trike or via zipline. We'll build 2 or just 1 zipline. And then we need to get the train and jump off on his island. Because you can't jump off the zip line, frustratingly enough. So we have to be careful because this bit of road drops off massively. And the other thing, because obviously the road network is getting pretty bad now. We've got absolutely nothing built other than this first bit. So there are a lot of metals and ceramics at F1 that we could be using, but I mean it's going to build like 1 or 2 pavers realistically, so it's just a bit of a nightmare. The other alternative is I'd like to go back to Mexico because I know we can get a new trike and a few new other upgrades. So we'll have a little think. We need to get up there though, that's where we're going. The pizza chef, taking credit for my paver. What? Are you serious? I'd rather deal with the brigands. Yeah, right, I'm just going to hightail it through the brigand camp. What? That's red? Oh. Oh, do I dare. Oh, no, Matt! Foolish! fish! Oh, I got stuck on a rock. Woo.
We mustn't underestimate
Yeah,
the
yeah,
potential
yeah.
risks here.
We made it, didn't we? Hey guys! Are you all still alive? Just gonna pinch these chiral crystals! Oh, that's bad. Whoa! That's good to know. I thought that would have cooked the bite completely, the trike completely. Whew. I'll take some free container repair spray. Right, then we can get up this way. And then we'll decide what we're going to do. So we need to try and max everywhere out, just because it's the only way we're going to get access to significant amounts of materials. Oh no, scary brigand music. Now, let's not run over another animal. Felt like I could hear a kangaroo breathing. Oh no, God, it's these things. Hideous creatures. So there were BT birds as well. Right, so basically I'm at a point where I feel like we need to do a bunch of side questing. Because I'm not satisfied with this kind of road network. But look how many pavers there are. There are at least like 15 pavers on the screen right now. So if I don't think we've got anyone on 4 stars. So I think if we got everywhere pretty much on 4 stars, I think that would, excuse me, get us a good way to having a lot more materials. That's going to take a lot of delivering. I mean, but these big centers feel like going to be the most worth it. Oh, you had a lot more metals than I realised. But we've got the zip lines now, right? So the roads aren't like crucial.
Good morning, Gino.
I do like this place though, it's very relaxing.
Thanks for coming to visit us. Reviewing the order details. Brilliant.
Sorry.
We'd like you to have this data for everything you've done. See what you think.
Okay, a BT holo grenade. A grenade that produces a hologram of a BT, paralyzing humans with fear and disbelief from seeing what they shouldn't be able to. Its ability to distract enemies makes it well suited to covert ops, must be activated remotely after being thrown. What? Can be stored in a grenade pouch. So we have to throw it, walk up to it and activate it? Or do we have a remote for it in our hand?
We're upping the amount of materials you can take from our stores.
Okay, they have quite a lot, in all honesty, so...
Now displaying your current order grade.
Look at my stealth rating.
We've developed a new type of hologrenade that produces fake BTs.
Yeah.
Most armed groups are terrified of BTs, so they'll clear out the moment they catch sight of anything resembling one.
Lovely.
Mind you, if they happen to get close enough to touch the hologram, they'll quickly figure out it isn't real. So, think carefully about where you deploy them. Come back soon. We'll have more for you.
Sweet. And what have you got? You got Rainbow Valley, Rainy Shelter, and a recovery. They're all pretty easy because we can get to these places. But what I've decided in the last few minutes is I feel like we should go back to oh. That's why the Magellan's not been showing up, because I've left a bunch of cargo on it. Fool of a took. I'm not too fussed about that. Right. Basically, I'm going to go to Mexico, so I think that's what we'll do right now. I think we just need to do a bit of side questing, is my feel. I know we've still got a ridiculous amount of the game to go, but I just want to do a bit of side questing, upgrade a few places. So next video I think is going to mainly be side questing and deliveries, and probably mostly in Mexico. I think Mexico's quite easy to navigate on a vehicle, so let's get there. Was that dismantle vehicle?
We owe you one. Till next time.
Oh, I can't believe I just destroyed my trike. I thought that dismantle was only something you could do for online stuff. Hey guys!
Thank you, Kyle.
Hello, nameless porters. Oh, what am I doing, man? Right, we're out of here, man. We're going back to Mexico. Sack this place. Right, so I reckon we go back to Mexico. And we can build a new trike at the research lab. Right? I think so. I'm a little cheesed off I deleted my trike. Oh, that was the stuff I left outside the camp, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, I'm not interested in anything. I can't fabricate vehicles? Yes, I can. Can't believe I deleted my trike. What a fool! Well, it had batteries on it as well. Fuck. Alright, let's just use this. I'll craft another trike at the at a facility. Okay, higher threat levels. Right, so I'm going to leave this episode here, guys, and then we're just going to start doing some orders in Mexico, because I think we might get a new trike from the research lab, and there is a prepper out here that we've not found yet, so yeah, we found tomorrow. How could we have not found tomorrow with all the advice we were getting from Fragile, Tarman, Dollman, Footprints? Like, anyway, we'll pick it up from here next time. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a thumbs up if you did. Just remember, everyone, never trust an uncrate.